It's getting hot in here!
But yeah, traveling to I got kind of interrupted by that game. Traveling to the tournament is flight plus hotel plus like food. You're probably gonna go to dinner with people and like buy some drinks, and it's gonna be more expensive than that. You gotta pay for tickets to the event, so flights between like $500 to $1,000 depending where you're flying. Can be more than that if you're flying like to EU and stuff. Hotels like $500. You're paying like $120 a night. It's a pretty average price for a hotel. $100 if you're lucky and you get like a cheaper one. Depends on the city as well, but EU is definitely expensive because the European dollar, the euro, is like so high. Pay for the tickets to the event, which is between $100 and $200, and then like food and stuff. So in the end, a trip to one of those tournaments is very expensive. And yeah, I mean, I could afford the trip. That's not really that much of a problem, but it's just not a great evaluation on the trip. Plus, I don't get to stream the time I'm there, and I just really enjoy streaming. Like, I have a ton of fun streaming. I like streaming more than I like playing any individual game. It's just great being able to play video games while you're like hanging out with your friends. And I think you can understand that the traveling is not that fun and streaming is really fun. So that makes the decision pretty easy for me when it comes down to it. If you're on a team, they'll pay for the trip, right? It depends on the contract, and you have to represent the team on those trips, so they'll normally pay for your flight though, yeah. That's often like what the team contracts involve, is that they will pay for the flight for you to go to the tournament. The hotels as well. A lot of the time, if you're on a team, you'll find yourself like bunking with your other teammates because that way it saves the team some money. That can be a kind of cool thing too, so not really a downside. Like, to me, there's a lot of people that go to those events, and I've met them and know them well, and they're really good players, but most of you guys don't know them. Like, if I said the names, you wouldn't know them that well, and that's because they're the players at the events, and it's hard for you to interact with them when they're there. They're just like a person that's playing the game. They're not really discussing with the camera a whole lot or like interacting with you, so I don't know. When I watch a stream, I much prefer someone who's like talking to me and has an interest. Whereas when you're at one of those events, you just play the Hearthstone and the commentators do the talking. Leaf Explorer Reno decks were amazing and very skillful. I liked Old Gods. I think Control Warrior was really great for the meta. Because Control Warrior games like went long and you had to come up with a strategy to beat the warrior. So when you're watching it, you could be like, this guy has a strategy that he's going for here. I think I devolved this. I feel like devolve Claws and then next turn Earth Elemental. Stuff kind of just beats the Earth Elemental on board right now. 7's an awkward turn for him. When you watch someone play against Control Warrior in like Whispers, or even before that, you'd be like, okay, the Warrior's going to start gaining absurd amounts of health. We know what the Warrior's game plan is. What is the other player going to try to do to stop this? And then you're looking at their strategies and seeing what they're trying to figure out. It was a cool game that you could play. Okay, now we are Earth Elemental. And then it protects our Mana Tide next turn. Do I want to attack these? Not really. They don't do anything. Streaming is a skill. You can be the best Hearthstone player and have no career in streaming if you have no career. That's true too. I tend to think that I'm more well suited to streaming. And some of them don't want to stream. Like some of them that go to those tournaments just do not want to stream. They'd much rather be a tournament player than a streamer. Like, especially when you see some of the chats that are not like our chat here, you can understand why it'd be intimidating to someone who's like thinking about being a streamer, that they're going to be interacting with people that behave that way. I think when we're used to Twitch, we get kind of accustomed to it, but There's a lot of stuff that goes on in channels that, like, from an outsider is gonna look a bit strange, to say the least. I would love to save that. It's getting cheaper. Maybe we can get away with Stonehill and Totem. This, like, beats the 4/4, but he still clears with Primordial, right? So whatever. Okay. Let's Totem. Trying to set up like a better combo with these being lower mana. Maybe we get the second one. Don't think at this point you're already known that it adds much. At a different point, I did find some known Hearthstone players are also streaming intermittently. And some of them have really cool Inferno streams with a small group base. If it's true, there's a lot of people out there that are still getting into Hearthstone and starting to be a streamer. And that's a really cool feature how the community can always kind of grow like that. This guy's just got 1 health, but we got no way to pick on that. Like a doppelgangster, we could be like Doppel, Evolve, Spirit Echo. I don't want to throw this in yet. I don't know. Scary. What DPI do you have your mouse at for Hearthstone? Same thing I use for Overwatch, I guess. Got it. Are we gonna die though? Wish I could get the taunt down too. Can I? Doppel, Evolve, 6, and then... yeah, we can get the taunt down actually. Okay, so... oh, we're not Spirit Echoing then, I guess, is the problem. You gonna Totem first? I got balls. No Doomsayer here. No Doomsayer. We're fine. Never gonna happen. Look at that. Didn't happen. Okay. Cool. Firebat's an extremely accomplished player. I like seeing Caspian like his stream. I think his stream is, like, he's entertaining for a Hearthstone sense, but he's more of a caster first now, right? Like, that's actually something where when you become a caster, it's hard to get out of that caster zone, like when you go back on camera. Boy, we're gonna get a Sunkeeper Tarum back. Oh my god, we got 2 of them. Alright, so what happens? Well, first we go like that, and then we would like to play something this turn. Guess I could play the Razor Petal. We'll go like that. Then we'll go like that. Then we'll Totem. We can't do it twice, it doesn't stack. And we'll go like that. I'll keep the Razor Petal probably. For the makers! Okay. Get 'em, boys! Jupiter is so massive it doesn't orbit the sun. Its barycenter is outside the sun's surface. Johnny, I want an interesting fact about you. That's an interesting fact. Thank you for that. I want it to be about you. I mean, getting the Sunkeeper back's okay. I think it's this guy gets so much weaker like when we get it back. I feel like Sunkeeper's already good later anyways. There's no reason to play Sunkeeper there when our dragon trades, right? Is it Yogg time? It's probably Yogg time, right? Oh man. Don't do it, my guy. My guy. I got so many, yes. Sure. Your guy. Your guy. Okay. Your guy. Sure. My guy. Yeah. A lot of spells. No! Shit! Ah! Really? You kill me? What the fuck is this? What? What the fuck? Ben Brode, what is this shit? What?